Hey guys, well today is the 26th of August. It's Sunday. Um, I had kind of a cruddy week altogether. I did well on my losing weight. That I did do well on, but it's just emotionally been just a crap week altogether. Um, but on the upside, I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually dropped sizes in my shirt. I'm finally wearing extra larges again. I've been in double XL for forever now. And so it feels nice to finally be getting out of that. Um, I have lost 5 pounds this week. I'm at 271 now. And yeah, I was at 276 last week. So I'm pretty happy about that considering, I was expecting this month to go a good bit slower, but it seems to be going almost about the same speed as it has been. I did lower my carbs a good bit more. I was eating a lot of lean meats, but I was also eating a good amount of vegetables with it. As healthy as that is, and as much as I will definitely reintroduce those things later on after I get down to my goal weight, because I don't think it'll have any negative effect with me keeping the weight off. But due to the carbs, it keeps me from going into ketosis as easily. So it was slowing me down just a little bit because my last week I think was a little slower than normal. But this week 5 pounds again, so I felt pretty good about it. Um, I Yeah, emotionally I just it's just been rough. It really has been. This whole situation's just got me down, and self confidence has been kind of low recently, and yeah, I mean it helps that I'm losing weight. That's been making me feel a little better about myself. But overall, I've just felt kind of cruddy, and I mean good reason though. I mean I've gained a good amount of weight over the last couple of years, and so it's played heavy on me, and so yeah. But on the upside, I've it's funny. I told you I'm down now to a large size. I'm an extra large shirt instead of double XL. But interestingly enough, I've noticed that I've been losing way more weight on my legs and my butt than in my midsection. So I mean the fact that I've lost 30 pounds, it had to come from somewhere. But I think most of it really has come from my thighs because right now, how about that sexy tan line, right? That's from cutting grass on a riding lawnmower. Anyway, though, as you see, I mean, I literally have like hardly any fat on my legs anymore. I've got like actually very muscular legs now. And I'm not expecting probably to lose too much more. There's not that much more fat left to lose on my legs. Everything's pretty tight. I mean, I can get about that much skin off my legs now, but that's it. I mean, everything else is muscle. So I'm figuring, and then I've always kind of had a butt, but it's not as cushy as it used to be. So I'm figuring now, since I've kind of wasted through all of that, that my upper body is going to have to start losing weight faster now because there's no more of the lower end for it to really come off of. And another thing that's interesting too is that I don't feel like I've lost a lot of weight in my face, which is funny because times in the past when I've lost weight, my face kind of got thinner relatively quick, and I'm still really dealing with fat face. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. What's the right angle for this? So this is like my main problem area that I hate. It's right here. I've got it right here. I got it all the way around my neck. I'm the kind of person I do that and everything just kind of, out. But I even have a good amount of fat on my cheeks and even store some of it, a little bit of it like in my head area. It's just kind of, especially like right here on the sides. And it makes me look really, I don't know, I guess the word would be fugly. But yeah, I just hold a lot of the weight in my face, and I'm really hoping that here soon it'll start coming off my face again. But like I said, I'll show you without the shirt on, as usual. here we are without the shirt. I think, what's the angle that I had before? I can't remember. It's funny because, like, I'm sure you guys can tell, I don't have too much crazy weight up top. And, I've done, back in the past, I used to do some bodybuilding here and there. Nothing, I never got huge. I was never an Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything, but, I was, I was pretty well built. And that's kind of stuck with me a little bit. I mean, you can tell that I still have, a decent amount of muscle in my upper body. And still, underneath all this fat, I still have, decent sized pecs and, decent sized amount of muscle up in my neck and in my shoulders. But, I gain a lot of weight down here in my belly, so it really pokes out. I've got this phone all up in the way to be able to show you. But you can definitely tell, though, that it is disappearing. I wish it would go even faster, but obviously I would just be breaking the laws of physics at that point in time. But all the same, I'm happy with what I've achieved so far, and I'm hoping that it'll continue going this way. And if you guys are interested in exactly what it is I'm doing, I have a lot of information I could give you exactly what it is I'm doing, but it's not hard. My workout routine, it's 5 days a week. I do 6 days a week. I do 3 days of upper body workouts, and then 3 days of lower body workouts and core, and then also diet really well using mostly a low carb diet. So, but even then, a lot of people, they'll go on a low carb diet, and they'll still eat a ton of calories, and you can still lose weight that way. But I'm actually even kind of keeping my fat down while on a low carb diet and keeping my calories down. I'm probably only eating about 1,500 calories a day. Sometimes 1,300, and not only that, I'm also probably keeping my fat content under 50 grams a day. So I mean, even with the low carb, I'm not going crazy with all the fats. I'm trying my best not to get too many saturated fats, because those are the ones that are kind of bad for you. They aren't as big of a deal when you're on a low carb diet, because obviously you do burn that fat as energy. But it's still not great. It's going to raise your triglycerides, and it's. So I try my best not to have too much animal fats in what I'm eating. But still, from using cheese and things like that, you're going to get some of it. But I mean, I might be getting 10 to 15 grams of saturated fat a day, which is if I was not on a low carb diet, I would still think that one was a little bit high. But it's really not that high considering how much when you're a fat guy, what you're normally pounding down anyway, one burger is going to give you that. So, no, I feel that overall I've been much healthier. My heart's felt healthier. My cardio's definitely been improving. That's another thing too, is that I on all those 6 days, I normally also walk/jog, building up my cardio again, getting myself in, just better heart health. So. Yeah, if you guys end up having any questions or anything about what it is I'm eating, and I'll start, doing a little bit more blogging on that. So anyway, I hope this is helpful in some way, and I hope to see you again next Sunday with great news. Thanks. Bye.